will not be murdered. Who's that? Whoa! Whoa!
Sup, everyone. Welcome to another week of Ghost Chat Radio. I am your host of Paranormal Rebel, Jason Stanton. And with me, as always, I have the diva in the house, Jody Smith. What's up?
What's up, everybody? Great to be here. I think we have an exciting show tonight.
Yes, it's going to be a fantastic show.
Yeah, and for our, male audience out there, lots of pretty hot women on the show tonight also. So I know we're making
I ain't gonna lie. They are pretty hot. I can't deny that.
So in honor of that, we're gonna bypass weird news because we just don't have time for that tonight. But we've got two amazing authors, both of them with multiple books on the market, both of them best-selling authors. The first hour tonight, we've got Trish Lesage on. And Trish is an energy healer. She works with the violet flame. And for those of you who are not familiar with that, it's a healing technique that is a combination of visualization and energy healing, which I love. And she is also a writer of magazine articles on metaphysics and parallel universes, which I also love. And she's been published in the Sedona Journal of Emergence, Magical Times, and Watkins Mind, Body, and Spirit. Now, the second hour tonight, we have Joni Mahan, and Joni is, of course, an intuitive, and she teaches classes. I know she teaches Paranormal 101, something I see that she's teaching lately, and she's best-selling author of multiple books and a paranormal researcher as well. I know she's done a little paranormal exploration with Jason, if you want to tell us a little bit about that, Jay. And you guys have an event coming up.
Yeah, Saturday we have a book signing going on down at Smalley's Inn, which I can't wait to get out there. Joni's an old friend of mine, and I've investigated with her a couple of times, and I've got to hang out with her quite a few times, and I love her to death. And in all honesty, it's going to be a really cool evening, just hanging out with some friends again. So I encourage everyone to come out to Smalley's Inn on Saturday, enjoy some great food, have some beers, all at an affordable price. And meet me and Joni and buy her books. That's all. Just buy her books. It's nothing else. Just buy her books. So
I'm jealous. That Smalley's Inn. I mean, that looks like a really cool place. How'd you find that place?
Smalley's Inn. It's not that far from me.
Yeah. Oh, really? It's local haunt. Very cool.
Yeah, I guess so. What
do you mean?
Well, I mean it's Smalley's Inn.
All right. Yeah. No, I don't know. That's why I said it looks so cool. I totally love to check it out, but I'm jealous, totally. It looks like you guys are going to have a blast, and God, you guys, those of you that live up the way, get your ass out there and meet up with Joni and Jason and buy their books and check out Smalley's. I mean, it looks like a great time. I wish I was closer. I'm stuck down here in the swamp in Louisiana, but, where there's giant. God, I feel like I'm under a giant mosquito attack blanket down here lately. Let me tell you, I could do with a little less swampy weather, definitely. Lately, it's nice and warm down here, but those mosquitoes are starting to eat me alive now. That time of year. But yeah. Anyway, enough about that. So anyway, so Trish, tell us a little bit about your books and about your latest book.
Sure. I write books about parallel universes and ascension to higher consciousness and about other metaphysical subjects. And the most recent one is traveling the parallel universes. Well, I wrote a second edition to my book, How to Achieve Fifth Dimension Consciousness, as well. And I have a book called Manifesting Success in Relationships, Career, and Business via Numerology. And another one, it's called Meditations for Past Lives, Starseed, Soulmates, and Beyond. And that one's for all of the people out there that are interested in delving into their past lives and other, lives that they may have lived in other areas. And the Traveling the Parallel Universes one, I rewrote that one as well and republished it back in October. So that's pretty much the books that I've written so far.
Okay. Well,
interesting.
First of all, tell everybody a little bit about yourself. Where are you from, and how did you get started writing?
Sure. Yeah, I'm from Michigan, and I went through a profound spiritual awakening about 10 years ago, and that's what really started all of this for me. I started experiencing a lot of paranormal phenomena and got really curious and started reading a lot of books and started sharing my experiences informally with people out there on Facebook and like chat rooms and discussion forums, and then decided to take it a bit further and maybe write some books in hopes of helping people that were going through the same experiences or similar experiences. And so I started writing books and then getting my articles published in magazines and online magazines as well. And that's pretty much how it all started for me, and connecting with people out there on social media and finding out that people are experiencing a lot of the same situations that I'm experiencing. And it encouraged me to write things down and share everything with everybody.
Excellent. Sounds interesting. What's your steps on trying to figure out what someone's past lives were?
What are the steps for figuring out what someone's past lives are?
Does it come in like a psychic type of thing, or do you have a questionnaire you have them answer, or how does that work?
Well, it can happen, and I've done it in both ways. Usually when people want to delve into their past lives, they'll go to a hypnotherapist or a past life regressionist, and they'll use past life regression, which is just, hypnosis. It's a deep level of relaxation, and you're in a heightened state of awareness usually, and that allows you to get down into your subconscious memories where your past life memories are stored. And so that's one way that you can delve into your past life memories. And I've also done it, although I don't care to do it too often, past life readings. You can have people do past life readings for you, and that's where they don't use past life regression on you. They can tune into your past life memories and see who you've been and where and what you were doing and that sort of a thing. And I've done that before, and I tend not to do that too often, because sometimes you can really get into some very negative, I can see people's past life experiences as if I were watching a movie in front of my eyes. And sometimes, the past life memories, their experiences weren't, all positive and cheery, and so sometimes it can be pretty unsettling. So it's better.
Well, Jody used to work in a brothel during her past life.
You think so, Jason? He's hoping, Trish. He wants to hear all about it, believe me. What do you think, Trish? And I actually have some experience with this. I'm actually a certified clinical hypnotherapist. I took a course in that. But what do you think are the benefits of exploring our past lives, just for our listeners out there who may not understand, what self-hypnosis is and what the benefits of that might be?
Sure. Well, a lot of times what people don't realize is that some of our issues that we have in our present life actually have their root causes or their origins in a past life. And
that's my financial problem.
Yeah.
Could be.
That's what.
It could be, Jason. You actually may have had money issues in a past life. There's actually
I think I did. I think I had a gambling problem, and now I'm paying for it. I'm trying to pay all that back somehow.
We may need to explore this further.
So, yeah, if you can, understand your issues in your past life, if you can delve into that, you can actually understand what's going on in your present life, and you can also heal and remove blockages from your past life so that you can move forward in your present life. So it can be pretty, powerful and pretty beneficial. And then some people do it for entertainment purposes. They want to discover who they were, and it's a lot of fun sometimes. So that's another area, that people do it for.
Oh, sure. I'm fascinated.
What was the most interesting past life that you've read? I don't care who it was. Just what do you think was the most interesting character that someone came up in the past life?
Well, I've done, some, and it's kind of fun, doing my own, but I've done others, and when I did readings, they didn't really come out to be too good. I saw one lady like you said, she had been a prostitute, and she ended up in like a mental institution, so that was pretty profound. It was very memorable because from a negative standpoint, and but I've had some profound experiences myself with it. Like I was allergic to cats my whole life, and I rescued a stray cat out on the street, and I brought her into my home, but I was highly allergic, and so I did some past life regression and found out I had several past lives in which I had issues with cats, like being scratched or attacked by cats and whatnot. And so it ended up, as a young girl in a past life in one of my past lives. And so when I took care of the issues from those past lives, my allergies to cats totally disappeared. And so now I have the cat here inside my home with me, no allergies at all whatsoever. And I went to a cat refuge or rescue organization where they have 100 cats inside, no allergies there. So, for me, that was something very profound, having a lifelong problem, allergy to cats, and then all of a sudden just disappear and not exist anymore.
Interesting.
That is pretty interesting.
So what are some of the issues that people heal, for that have their origins in their past lives? Like, what other things have you seen people heal from that originated in their past?
Well, I've seen people heal from, like, their fears and phobias and, like I mentioned, the allergies and sometimes pain in the body, difficulties with people. They might have issues with people because it's something carrying over from a past life and, negative thought patterns and, just, like karmic situations as well. And the fears and phobias are pretty interesting because a lot of times you find in cases where people went through a traumatic death scene, for example, like they drowned or something like that, and then in this current life they have a fear of water or a fear of drowning. And so it's very interesting how, you can use past life regression to deal with what happened in the past and then totally get rid of and eliminate your problems that you have now.
All right, I have a fear. All right, it's the first time anybody's ever going to know this about me, and only very few people know this about me. And I'm about ready to tell probably about 90,000 people. Maybe this could be a result to a past life issue. It's a very weird one that would probably make most people laugh, but I don't like lipstick. I don't like it on